What's going on, everyone? Anthony here with AC Toys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are reviewing Hasbro Selfie Series line of figures. If you guys are unaware what the Selfie Series is, it is Hasbro's, I guess, attempt to try to get in on the customizer market, where there are a lot of people that have customizers do head portraits of themselves so they can put themselves on an action figure. So Hasbro basically just took that idea. They outsourced a company that does 3D printing or resin, and they had you download the app, you do some 3D scans, and they put your self-portrait on a figure. You could choose anywhere between G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Marvel Legends, and I think maybe one other. I'm not quite sure. This is my brother's figure. Obviously, what Hasbro PulseCon that just happened this past weekend, it's kind of crazy that I have one, right? No, he got one during Comic-Con. I was actually unable to get one at Comic-Con because I was only there for one day and I couldn't secure my spot that first day. But yeah, here we go. It comes with the sleeve, a slip cover, but basically it's Hasbro Selfie Series. Same thing on the side. A little bit of the back bio. It started with the selfie. Now, when you look inside the box, you'll find a customized one-of-a-kind action figure of yourself. And that they have that repeated in multiple different languages. Selfie series right here, plastic-free packaging. And then you reveal the figure itself. So yeah, let me move my lighting here for a second. Maybe I can get a better view. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put a... oh man, it's too dark. Let me try to get my light in here. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. So I'm going to try to go ahead and put a picture of my brother up right here on the screen so that way you could kind of see how it came out. It's not bad, actually. It's very remarkably simple. I thought this wasn't going to be great because when I did my 3D scan, it looked nothing like me. And his looked like his, but I don't know. It's not 100% perfect, obviously, because it's not a fully customized one. These are mass produced in a way. But yeah, it comes in like this open window style packaging. So if you want to leave the figure in there, you could. It says Marvel Legends. He obviously chose the Spider-Man figure as a base. His favorite character is Spider-Man. He actually did get to meet Tom Holland a while back. You have a Selfie Series Spider-Man right here on the side. A little bit of a bio on Peter Parker of the back. It would have been nice if they maybe inserted your own name. I can understand why they'd have to do a lot of customizing, but it would have been a nice touch right there. Spider-Man at the bottom. It doesn't say the name. So without further ado, let's go and crack this guy open and see how cool he actually is. All right, and here we have the figure out of packaging. As you can see here, it is basically on the same exact body mold as the Spider-Man, what was it, Far From Home figure. So nothing new. It's not a new sculpt, obviously. And if you're wondering what Spider-Man it was, it's basically the exact same thing with your self-portrait on it. It does come with two accessories. Well, four technically. He comes with the two hands on him out of packaging, like so. And then he comes with an extra set of thwip hands and another, yeah, you know, basically the two hands that came with the figure in the packaging. Nothing new there. So it does come with accessories. It doesn't come with a Spider-Man head. So, I mean, honestly, I guess that wouldn't matter. Obviously, if you're going to have a selfie figure, you're going to have your portrait on there at all times anyways. But just one thing to note, it doesn't come with a Spider-Man head. So once again, as you can see here, it is a nice portrait. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's obviously not perfect. And these are, I think they're a 3D resin. So I think they do warn you to kind of be careful when popping this on and off, but it feels pretty sturdy so far. It looks really good. The hair choices they give you aren't very many. This was the best one my brother could find in his hairstyle. Obviously, not too bad. The figure, obviously, it's the same. It's not any less, has all the same articulation, so I'm not going to go through that. Double elbows, double knees, butterflies, yada, 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 ab crunch. But it is nice to know that if you wanted yourself on an action figure, there is an option out there. Now, obviously, customizers have been around for a long, long time. There are tons of customizing options out there. They can range anywhere from $80 to $120 shipped, and they go into much, much greater detail than the Selfie series would, but you don't get the body. So that is one thing. And this is at the time of this recording, it's only $60. I think that's a limited time promotional event deal. I think after the promotion ends, it's going to go up to 80. So guys, I do highly recommend you try to get this at the $60 price point. Hopefully it's a $60 price point still. I'm not quite sure. If it isn't, I'll leave it in the pinned comment that it's not. At $80, it's a very hard sell, but it depends on how much you really want your head on a figure. For me, I did one during the promotion during Hasbro Pulse Con. It's coming on a Power Ranger body. I tried putting this head on a Ranger body just to see if it would like kind of cross over. It actually doesn't fit on a Ranger body. I don't know why, but it doesn't really, it's too loose, but it does go on there. So I guess there is a slight difference between the Spiderman peg and the Power Ranger peg. So it doesn't actually peg in, it just sits on top of the ball like so. Like the ball is too small right here. So that's just something to note. I don't know if it's just a Spider-Man figure by itself. I don't know how the Star Wars ones will be. I don't know how the G.I. Joe one will be, but that is something to note. I will go into a review with mine once it comes in. But yeah, here you go. I'm just going to focus more on the details of my brother's face. It is unfortunate that they don't offer accessories like glasses. I do have glasses, so I am going to have to figure out something to do with that when it comes in. Maybe buy another figure with glasses off of Hasbro and take it off and put it on mine. They didn't have anything close to my hairstyle, so I ended up just choosing the same hairstyle as my brother's. So it would actually be a good comparison on how it would look when that comes in. But yeah, overall, not too bad, guys. I personally think it's well worth the $60. Some of you guys aren't going to like it. Some of you guys have seen like the 3D scan shots that they have up on when you scan your face, and a lot of that turn you guys off. So I also put a screenshot of that on how my brothers looked during his process. But yeah, guys, I think it looks phenomenal. It really does look like my brother. I sent a picture to my friend in the group chat without saying anything. He thought it was mine. He said, man, that looks more like your brother than you. And then I actually had to tell him, it is my brother's figure. Mine won't be in for a very long time. He ordered this back in July during Comic-Con. It is now October. So that's how long it took for him to get his. And that's of like a limited amount of quantity ordered. I can't even imagine how many people ordered it during PulseCon once it opened up. But yeah, that is how the Selfie Series figure is. Honestly, I think it's great. I highly recommend it. You have to download the app to get it. It's not something you can do online. But yeah, guys, that is it. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.